of January 2026. So price has opened very strongly today, very bullish. And I have been looking at price and how price has been reacting. There was a potential block here on the 15, which I missed. So when I was just scrolling back through the hourly, I was like, you know what? Going back to one of Steve Luke's videos, and again, this one, it is with a 100-point stop, but it was that whole going in an area where people will be fearful kind of approach to this one. So it's more subjective than it is based on anything other than this is the high price. Price tapped into 50% of that hourly wick, and that is basically where I've gone short from. So if I can get a 2R move from that, obviously this is 3R, but 2R would be just here. And when we look at the 15, again, price has taken out Asia high, obviously being very bullish. So that has happened. Oh, if I can press the right key on the keyboard. So we've taken out Asia high. Then we did see a strong reaction down. And Asia low is all the way over here. And there's obviously a little bit of a gap from the opening, which price may want to come down to, or even this Asia low potentially. But let's just see if, 50% of the hourly wick, which is also 50% of this 15-minute wick, if that will result in just a quick reaction to our trade. And again, there's a lot of liquidity sat all under this. So yeah, that is what I've gone for. You potentially could have had a tap into, this block as well. But obviously price is pushed a lot higher. So again, it's just because it's at the extremes of where price is. I could be completely wrong and price just could carry on going. So price action, not the cleanest, but yeah, potential for a quick little 2R. And this is the other thing, it's just catching these quick little moves where we can. And if that plays out, it plays out. I think Euro has some cleaner price going on. Again, looking just quickly at the daily, everything's been very bearish. And again, what we have created is some nice equal lows down here. I just pop to the hourly. The Asia low would be this low here. And what we've had on the hourly is price sweep the liquidity above Asia. So we've had that. And this one is a bit of a cleaner set. Oh, for God's sake. A bit of a cleaner setup. That'll be on the 15. Because price also closed below these lows. So essentially, what we've now got is a nice new range from here to here. We've also got, hang on, just move the right thing across to the right place. We've also got that morning star, or as T-Trades would call it, that candle 2 closure, which is we've taken liquidity, closed inside this candle's range, left in balance. And on the 5-minute, the nice, clean, clear area is going to be this 5-minute block here. So that's up in the premium. And then that would be where I would be looking to do something along the lines of cover the high, so that'd be maybe 8 pips, just so you're covered. And you could get 2 to 1 to the bottom of that range. And that would be if price obviously pushes back up. But again, a lot of liquidity resting there. Asia's obviously all the way down here. And that is, in a nutshell, sort of what I'm looking at. So again, Just seeing if price will do what it's going to do. So again, on the 5-minute, 15. Again, just looking at this sort of candle 2 stuff. So this candle here is swept the high. This candle closed inside that candle's range. Will it play out? I don't know. But I know when I was looking at a lot of this candle 2 stuff, candle 3, where's liquidity? Where is it going to go? What does that mean? Is there that other bits and pieces? It does. There's a more straightforward model within that, and I found that looking at sort of, for example, the looking at the hourly and 5-minute for that sort of stuff. So again, not that I'll be trading in this session, but again, we just to go over it, we can see this candle here, it swept that low, closed inside that candle's range. So then you'd be looking, once that hourly, that's at 4 o'clock. On the 5-minute, so 4 o'clock is here, and then you're looking for price to close above that quote unquote change in the state of delivery. So the last up close candles, you can see a clear move up. That's occurred, and then you're waiting for, I mean, there might be something clear on the 15 to be fair, but again, just waiting for things to happen, and that was a poor example. But anyway, Euro's got a more straightforward, as I'd say, range, imbalance, 5-minute OB. We can all get along with that. We've taken liquidity. That's what's there. If it might just keep dropping. And on gold, more a case of we've taken all-time highs, 50% of that wick, because that is the extreme of where price is. So yeah, if price is going to reverse, can we catch 2R from down here? There's a higher chance of catching a 2R trade, again, just down to even that swing point there. So you can see, even if you're targeting that last swing point to take liquidity, you probably get a 3R out of that. But the entry model is simply, where was the highest point? Where's the wick? We'll see if it plays out. So again, just trying to build up these different models for gold, because sometimes, again, it's still very bullish on gold. So again, the most logical swing point at the moment is down here, so it may grab that. Again, we can see a bit of imbalance here. There's an order block. The price is sort of just tapped into on the 15. I mean, on the 5-minute, you have got block all the way down here. So that is potentially where price may come to before looking to reverse.